Peace, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tatianna Tarot. Super excited to do this week's tarot energy forecast for the week of June 19th all the way to June 25th if you guys are watching this on Monday in America on the 19th of June. Happy Juneteenth to all of my beautiful people who are descendants of Africa and do celebrate the holiday. It is officially June 19th in Bali, so we're like one day ahead of y'all, only by like 12 hours, actually depending on where you're at, but we are about to celebrate now. And so I pray that you guys definitely take some time out and off to honor your ancestors and to leave them an offering, whether it's a libation of cool water, liquor, love, a prayer, a soulful prayer from your heart, time with them, memories with them, happiness, joy, ease. I really was like this close to not doing this video because I was like, why am I working on Juneteenth? But this is a labor of love, and I definitely wanted to give you guys a little something, a love offering on Juneteenth, and obviously something in which we can commemorate and honor and venerate our ancestors today, as we should be doing in all days. But I pray you take the time off to celebrate and enjoy and rest easefully, as that is what they would want us to do. And so we also have the summer solstice coming on the 21st. So this week is pretty big in terms of things to celebrate. The light now emerging from the darkness, right? That is the summer solstice. Is the length of time is now expanded. The light is much more longer throughout the day. Okay, we really take this time during the summer solstice to celebrate the work that we have done the year prior, the work that we've done during the winter, during the off seasons, right? And to really partake in the harvest that comes, the fruit of our labor. So I pray that this summer solstice for you is very fruitful, is a very benevolent and full of blessings and opportunities and ease and joy for all of you guys. For those that are new and are watching, what's goody? I'm your girl Tatianna. I also go by Tatianna Tarot, and that's what I do. I'm a diviner, tarot reader, an Iyalorisa of the Iyalorisa tradition. I am an Espiritista, I'm a mama, I'm a akashic record practitioner and a subtle energy practitioner and healer. And I offer these juicy tarot energy forecast in the beginning of the week every Monday, just to give you some insight on what to expect for the week ahead using tarot and oracle cards. Please like, share, and subscribe with your friends. Hit that like button real quick, go share that real quick, you know, and you can absolutely utilize the wisdom in this video. Take notes and just savor it. You know, whatever I say in this week's video, it can apply for this week. It can apply for the future weeks ahead and the months ahead as well. So take what you need, leave the rest, stay open, and definitely just notice any shifts and changes that may happen as a result of you implementing any of the advice and wisdom in this video. And so, as per usual, I can't speak today, y'all. I'm really trying to race to make it to this Juneteenth brunch and celebration. I know we're about to have a dance off. It's talking to everybody's like, who's bringing what to the celebration? Everybody's like, who's gonna bring the cards so we can play spades, and who's bringing bones, and Lord have mercy. So I definitely have to travel far to get there, and that's why my voice is all in a jumble. But nevertheless, as I was saying, what I normally do is I take into account Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, and Vulcan Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for you guys. This week, as per all weeks, but this week, I am absolutely using the Melanated Tarot, Melanated Classic Tarot. It's called by Ubria. I hope I said her name right. You can go ahead, Google Melanated Classic Tarot. I'm not certain if they're still in print. I have a very old copy, and one of the cards is missing because my beloved child hid it somewhere. And so I took a card from another deck and put it in there so that the deck could be a full deck. Okay, So you can go ahead and grab that for yourself. And I'm also going to be using the Psychic Tarot here by John Holland, and at the end, Herbal Astrology Oracle deck that you guys can probably find in your local botanica, in your local bookstore, in your local herbal shop, because a lot of them do supply this, or on Amazon. The Herbal Astrology Oracle by Adriana Ayales. All right, it is really, really an exceptional oracle deck. So libations have been served, honey, because it's Juneteenth. Libations have been served. So let's get started. Great Spirit, what is the wisdom you'd like to impart on us this week? You know, last week was kind of dealing with themes of grief, dealing with themes of transition, dealing with a lot of flowing and allowing yourself to hold space for any emotions that are showing up, and dealing with the shadow side. So what is this week? This just flew out. And look, as I was talking, guess what flew out? The Devil and the Two of Pentacles, which is that card I told you I had to swap out. This just flew out. So let's just take this for Monday and Tuesday. And it seems like we're still having that theme from last week. We're still dealing with the residues, and that does not surprise me. Okay, because like I said, we are 2 days away, 3 days away from summer solstice, 2 days away from summer solstice. And this is like, think of it, the image that's coming is the very last part of the tail of the snake that sheds its skin. So you've shed the majority from the head all the way to the main center point of the body, and the tail is what's left to shed the rest of the skin for you to now embody this new skin that you're in, this new identity. And so with the Devil popping off, Devil definitely reminds us of our shadow side that is still in effect. Shadow side is still popping out to say hello. Shadow said, hello, I want to sit down. I want to have tea with you. I want to talk with you. I want, like, very much the new Doja Cat song, attention. I want attention. Do you see me? Do you hear me? I'm in your thoughts. I'm in your day-to-day reality. I'm in your dreams. I'm coming through other people. Are you getting the memo? Okay? Are you getting the memo? So with the Two of Pentacles, I do think like a lot of you guys are getting the memo. You're in ¿cómo se dice? You are in transit. You're transiting, you're seeking your grounding. You're seeking like, okay, I understand my shadows. I understand my behaviors. I understand my choices and my beliefs and my thoughts and my energy now on a whole new level. Let me recalibrate myself. Let me get used to shifting, doing what needs to be done, so this no longer is a shadow. So this no longer is subconsciously influencing me. So I'm no longer sabotaging myself. So let me just get used to this new ground that I'm in. And so we see this with the Two of Pentacles, which is teeter-tottering back and forth, this balance game, this delicate act that we're in. And the waters are still rocky. The waters are still turbulent in the background. You see all this topsy-turvy going on with the ships. And that lends to the emotional turbulence that you're still going through. That's why things may still seem a little uneasy, a little uncertain, is because you're still going through the motions of clearing that energy out of your system. Again, if I could hold a snake and you can visualize the snake shedding, if you've ever seen a snake shedding its skin, it's like peeling an onion. And the skin is all the way off except for the tail portion. We are almost there. You are almost there. Okay? So really step into a space where you are nurturing, you are nourishing, where you're holding space for this painful period of birthing the new you, of unleashing the new you, getting to know the new you. Because you are shedding the shadow, which is making space for something to take its place. And so you're still navigating this realm of the unseen world, this realm of new emotions, this realm of a hidden portion of your spirit that is now coming to light, this realm of a new personality, of new likes, of new tastes, of new desires, of new ways of being, new ways of manifesting. And you're getting used to that, right? So it's like meeting a baby for the first time. The baby is so cute. We have so much love. We don't know how the baby's personality is going to be. We don't know what the baby likes. What's the baby's sleep schedule? When does the baby poop? When does the baby need to be burped? When does the baby, does the baby like this particular solid or not? Does the baby like this show or not? Does it like this music? What kind of fabrics? Is it allergic to something? Is it not? Who is it gonna look like? What are the features of this child? And so it's so many things that we're just learning about ourselves, that we're just navigating, that does require great patience, that does require grace, that does require more softness from you to you. Okay, so I don't see this devil coming out as a threat. I just see it as a reminder. Just because you've confronted it, just because you've dealt with it, just because maybe you journaled, or you talked about it in therapy, or you feel lighter, you've done some energy clearing, you feel lighter, doesn't mean you are to forget its existence. Doesn't mean that it can't rear its head and come back again. Okay, I'm not saying that that's the case, but I'm saying that, we still need to place mindfulness on our weaknesses, right? We bank on our strengths, but still be mindful of, that's kryptonite for me. Maybe I should stay away from it, or I just ingest it in very, very small bites instead of large bites. Or really, I'm going to focus on what my soul and what my body is telling me, because that is going to navigate me to calmer waters, to calmer shores, to safer shores, right? To more balance. Some of you guys are still trying to decide what factors stay in your life and what goes. You could have a lot of toxicity in your life and you're still navigating, does this friend stay? Does this relationship stay? Does this habit stay? Or does it not, I think you need to rest and pray on that. I think you need to pray to have the truth be revealed to you in some way. Pray for signs, pray for the truth to be revealed to you, pray for clarity. Okay, and I'm getting that clarity is going to come on the summer solstice. On the summer solstice or 3 days after, if it hasn't come during this new moon in Gemini period. Okay, some of you need to journal it out or talk to spirit through your journal, like spirit-led writing, automatic writing, and the answer will come through that. But definitely try not to engage in too much toxicity. Try not to engage in any behaviors in which that limits your soul, that diminishes your soul, that diminishes your spirit, that makes you feel smaller, that makes you feel limited, that makes you feel confined. Harmony came out. And so a lot of you guys behind the scenes are truly preparing for an ideal partner, a soul partner. Not just romantically, but soul partner in business. More hospitable, beautiful relationships in your family, in your current relationships, romantically, or meeting a new person altogether that fits those needs. More harmonious relationships with yourself, with your kids, right? I do see an upgrade in relationships as a result of you removing the poison from yourself, from your soul, from your energy. And that now in turns allows you to see where the poison lies in your dynamics, in your relationship dynamics. If there is any static, if there's any weakness, you can recognize it. You know how to navigate it, remove it if need be, or navigate it, or remove yourself if need be. And so it makes for more reciprocally balanced, loving relationship dynamics that provide value on both ends. Okay, so that was for Monday and Tuesday. Great Spirit was going on for Wednesday and Thursday, so we still had a preview, a taste. Go ahead and subscribe to the video if you have not yet done so. So this is coming out as Page of Wands. Page of Wands is almost showing me and telling me for Monday and Tuesday, the 21st and 22nd, that, and this is falling out again. Boom. Some of you guys know what it is that you need to be doing. Some of you guys have a massive, huge step up ahead of you that is taking you into your comfort zone, and you're still uncertain and you're still like insecure. Like that insecurity is not coming from the step in and of itself. It's coming from, and do I have my own back? Am I going to be able to thrive in this? Am I going to be able to be the success that I envision? You know what and look, the success that I envision the world. I was gonna say, you know that meme of that guy? It was like, you gotta think big, bitch. You gotta think big. Think big. A lot of you guys are really on the trajectory of thinking big, but you're not on the trajectory of believing you're big. Okay, so step one is done. You've already thought it. Now you gotta gas yourself up to be what? Delusional, babies. Delusional. We're now in the realm of delusion. Okay, so if you gotta big yourself up like a white man in corporate does, you gotta do that really, truly, honestly, because it's very much giving. You have the resources. You have now been granted the vision of what is on your horizon, and quite possibly have been granted the next steps. This is what you need to do, quite literally. And you're like, but what do I need to do? And Spirit is like, bitch, we already told you. You gotta move. Or you gotta already start transitioning out of this. Or you gotta stop this. Or you gotta jump and leap into this. Okay? And you're still here like, well, I'm not sure, I'm not sure, I'm not sure. One reason for this could be the lack of belief in self. Okay, another, and that could still be an iteration of what I had mentioned before for Monday and Tuesday. That portion of the tail that's still being shed could be that you're still navigating the waters of what it means, what it feels like, and how would it feel when you embody the feeling of total trust in self, total God confidence, total delusion, baby. And it's not even delusion. Is very much reality. Belief in self is very much reality. And so how much of that belief are you going to invoke? How much are you going to allow yourself to go get it? Because it's all yours. This is kind of very much Aries and Sagittarius energy. So wherever that is in your chart, I would big it up a little bit more. I would definitely play with that. I would step out in lots of reds and oranges and yellows. I would wear a lot of red lipstick or eat red foods, stuff to boost your root chakra, stuff to boost your sacral chakra, stuff to boost your solar chakra, working in those chakras if you do subtle energy healing. Also, I did not mention in the beginning of the video, but you guys essentially have 2 more weeks or a week and change. Take advantage of Possess Your Spirit Summer Sale, 20% off the first 3 months of Possess Your Spirit using the code HOTSUMMA, HOTSUMMA. And I mentioned that to say there's a lot of activities in which we clear these areas, right? We clear these areas, we see why there are blockages, we call in supportive, benevolent energies to fill up our energy fields with what we need to allow us to be big, to be great, to thrive. Okay? And that's what the world is showing us, is that the world is your oyster. You are in the midst of a new cycle. You're in the chapter, the book, the Old Testament, we're on the New Testament. Okay? We're on the New Testament, right? Old Testament, you know, not literally, but for yourself, your book of life. The old is in the past, and you're starting up a new trilogy altogether, right? What is that going to look like? You will start it off when you have the balls to start it off, when you have the uterus to start it off, right? When you have faith in yourself and conviction to choose yourself. Right now, it's almost like you're so comfortable in having your life being in a certain way, and still expecting things to manifest in a way that is not for your best interest. It's almost giving self-sabotage. It's giving self-fulfilling prophecy and not in the right way. And again, a lot of this could just be the emotions that are being shed, current emotions that you are clearing, current emotions that are like, this is not benevolent, this is not good for me, this is not healthy, but I'm gonna hold space and just pay attention to why I'm thinking these things and how they show up and when they show up. and really being in a space of, oh, okay, that's what it is. Okay, well, I know what it is, and I know what it comes from, and I know the root belief system of this, and whether or not you have to deal with your inner child, whether or not you have to deal with the parenting you were provided by, or maybe it comes from some sort of ancestral root or some sort of trauma, you know what to do next. You need sweetness, you need sun, right? You need activation, you need motivation, you need to big yourself up. And lots of things opening up for you during the summer solstice portal. It is indeed a portal. So I do see you stepping out of this doubt, but it's going to feel like you are naked. It's going to feel like you don't know what you're doing, because knowing what you are doing and trusting in yourself is so easy that it feels foreign to you, because you've been operating through struggle and difficulty this whole time. And again, if you're in the Possess Your Spirit membership, there's a program that I teach you to clear this, to navigate this, to get to the root of this, to program yourself with abundance, feeling abundant in all areas of your life, not just financial, but abundance in confidence, abundance in wealth, abundance in beauty, abundance in support, abundance in creative ideas, abundance in community, abundance in health, right? It's called the energetics of opulence. Again, HOTSUMMA, use that code. But this world card is giving very much the fulfillment of the energetics of opulence. I know who I am. I know why I chose to incarnate in this lifetime. I know the gifts that I've been giving. I'm still navigating. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. This is not my final form. There's no final form for me. I'm ever evolving. I'm a shapeshifter of the light. Okay? It's giving double universe. This is a massive portal for you. Pay attention to what your spirits are showing you. You're on a tightrope, and they're holding you. They're supporting you. So you're thinking, oh my God, I might fall. I don't know. And they're like, why doesn't this person just relinquish control and give the steering wheel to us? And so when they ask for help, we answer. When they ask for a resource, we provide. When they ask for clarity, we give. There's light. That is the portal we speak of on summer solstice. And so a lot of you guys are channelers. All right. A lot of you guys have been saying things already to other people and to yourself. You need to be paying attention to what you're saying, because it's going to come true. So if you're not saying good shit, then don't say it at all. If you got nothing good to say, don't say it at all. Pay attention to how you treat other people as well, because that energy is going to bite you in the ass. So that being said, no more with the self-deprecation. No more of the, I gotta take a damn elevator. Go call a lift. Go call your friend. Go take a bicycle. Why are you doing all the steps? We've got material and physical and spiritual prosperity. It's already here. You need to just accept it and let it shine through. Open yourself up. And so how do we open ourselves up? We got to raise our vibration. I don't mean to sound like one of them freaking hippie spiritual chicks, but in this particular case, they're really talking about raising your vibration, which in tandem does align with the summer solstice. How to be light, to accept more light in your life. So whether that's, what does it take to make me laugh? Maybe I gotta watch something on YouTube just to lighten up the load. Maybe I gotta stretch 20, 30 minutes just to feel lighter in my body. Maybe I'm gonna commit to a 10-minute walk during my day, or I'm gonna commit to doing a workout. Maybe I'm gonna cut back on sugar, and I'm gonna eat maybe a salad a week. Something that is palpable and really feasible for you. You know, don't go ahead and be doing the most and then you can't commit to it. Start little, then work your way big, because a little does go a long way. And a lot of you guys with throat chakras, I would not be surprised if your throat chakras are being activated with new codes. A lot of you guys that want to learn light language, you can invite that in, or allow yourself to just, you know, say whatever needs to be said in whatever foreign language is going to be said in. You know, brashiki ya ba ba ba, may the speech come in, right? Whatever. So definitely base chakra, the root, the foundation, what you learned about survival, what you learned about feeling safe. What are you doing to change that narrative if it wasn't a good narrative that was programmed in you to begin with? What are you doing to now, and this is coming up in tandem with Juneteenth, what are you doing now to evolve and progress your lineage that have not had the privilege to have a stable base chakra because that was stolen from them? Safetyness and foundation was not a thing for them to enjoy for themselves. It was a thing they built for other people, right? For the betterment and the enjoyment of other people, not of your own. So what are you doing at this place and time to take care of yourself, to rewrite the codings that are deep in your DNA? What are you doing to bring more light into your own life, to uplift yourself so that you can then now uplift your lineage, and uplift maybe future descendants if you choose to have any, or just future people in your ancestry in general. And I think a lot of you guys, with the upliftment of that, it will deal with the throat chakra. It will deal with the area of expression, not just verbal expression, could be written expression, could be physical expression, okay? Could be you are drawing, you are coloring, you are dancing, you are creating a poem, you are creating a song, you're creating images on Pinterest, you're creating a new bouquet, whatever. It's creativity. What are you creating moment to moment to moment to moment? So let's look into the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 23rd, 24th, 25th, Great Spirit. What is the wisdom here? For this end of the week. The Star, massive healing. Massive healing in terms of those areas of yourself here with the Eight of Swords. Massive healing in areas in which you're like, I don't know, I'm a victim. I don't even know how I'm a victim. I don't even know how I'm being self-deprecating. I don't know how I'm being self-limiting. I don't know that I'm so exhausted and I need to take a break. I think there is massive healing in all of these facets of your life. You deeply have an ancestor showing up for you that is pouring its wisdom. If you guys can partake in sound healing by a reputable sound healer, not just somebody that beats pots and pans together and just call it like a musical note or whatever, because people that just beat pots and pans together and they do sound healing, that doesn't mean that they actually know what they're doing. It's an art, it's a practice, it's a healing. And so if you know how to intentionally and carefully combine the frequencies so that they are being beneficial, so that they are impacting you, go to that sound healer. Of course, you can also research on YouTube sound healing, binaural beats. I feel like sound healing particularly is going to get deep into your membrane. Your DNA is going to get deep into your cellular memory, and it's going to change a lot of the cells. It's going to radiate. It's going to infuse light into the cells. It's going to infuse codes. It's a transmission. It's alchemy. The Star is saying a lot of your gifts are ready to come online. Yeah, there might still be a fragment of you that's like, I'm not sure, I'm not ready for this next step. I'm not ready for this next move. I'm not ready to promote myself. I'm not ready to transition into my new business. I'm not ready to make that move. But you guys are. There's no more indication that's going to be provided to you. The Four of Cups is go for it. Go for it. You've been asking, everything you've been asking for has been provided for you in some shape or form. So get out of your ass and look at what's being offered to you, because again, you literally have, whether it's a primordial guide, a deity that's showing up for you, or a really powerful ancestor, they're giving you what you need this weekend. The solution of what you've been looking for in terms of how do I shed the tail end of that skin is going to be provided for you this weekend. And so the star in tandem with the deep meaning of the summer solstice is to celebrate yourself. If you are the center of your own universe, what are you doing to worship yourself the way that we orbit around the sun and we worship the sun daily? Without the sun, there would be no us. And without you, there would be none of this, because you wouldn't exist. And so what are you doing to venerate yourself? Okay, to venerate yourself while also venerating your ancestors. The ancestors are taking the time to venerate you, to pour into you, okay, to give you what you need, okay, because you are an iteration of them. There is no separation. There is no duality. You are the ancestors. You are the past, the present, and the future. You are the Alpha and Omega. You don't see that. So this weekend, hopefully you will see that, and you will act in accordance to that knowledge and that wisdom that they want us so much to forget, that they want to beat out of us, that they want to traumatize it out of us, okay? And so let us hear what the wisdom is for the week ahead using the herbal astrology. What final words do you have for us, Great Spirit? And so Babinsana, trust. Listen, this is always a deck that spits, because it's always in alignment with what I just channeled. So upright, self-love, heart retrieval, ultimate state of receivership, gratitude, receptivity, and compassion. The astrological ruler is Moon and Neptune. In the Shipibo tradition, Babinsana is a highly respected master teacher that contains a plethora of medicinal benefits for the body, mind, and spirit. Native to the Amazon basin, many call the herb Sirenita, or mermaid. Beautiful paintings found in the Amazon among shamans depict her as a goddess, a deeply creative feminine spirit who has masterful healing abilities. Sirenita de los Rios assists us in healing wounds of the heart, past relationships, grief, loss, sadness, abuse, and melancholy. Babinsana is often prescribed by a curandero or healer to heal wounds from childhood, for soul retrieval, or to heal a stunted soul, sustos, that left fragments of itself in a painful past. Whether used as a single plant during specific shamanic cleanses for purification and spiritual awakening, or brewed as a tea, Babinsana assists in deepening, amplifying heart energy to experience the transcendent love of power, empathy, compassion, oneness, and freedom from pain. Babinsana also grants the powers of expansive intuition and lucid dreaming. Many users, when ingesting Babinsana through dietas or alongside other ceremonial brews, experience time differently, as if the barriers between waking life and dreaming get washed away. It is said that these transcendent experiences of love beyond space and time are what allows for miraculous heart healing. Guidance. Babinsana's bright and pink flowers. Hold on one second. Babinsana's bright and pink flowers bathe the energy's body with the softness of light, awakening the inner pathways to unconditional self-love. Babinsana reminds us that love is the highest state of receivership, reminding us not to forget the necessary power of self-love. Babinsana assists us in rediscovering forgotten places within ourselves, retrieving fragments of our heart, seeking healing. Ask yourself, where in my heart's memory can I bring wholeness to? Babinsana's medicine is like that of whales and hummingbirds, the joyous record keepers of the sacred that assist us in accessing the reservoirs of the cosmic heart. Sirenita is reminding you to pay close attention to the messages encoded in dreams, synchronicities, and symbols that surround you right now. Through those doorways, you can further explore the great mysteries of your heart's desire. So, like I said, it is, you know, usually prescribed by a curandera, a traditional indigenous healer. And so I'm not certain, because I've never heard of this before, I'm not certain if this is an herb that's readily accessible to us. If it is, then kudos to you. If not, you can still access the energy of the herbs through your heart space, through heart space meditation, through intention, through sitting in stillness and connecting to that energy. And so there are ways to work with it without having it readily available to you. Okay, so again, please take advantage of the Possess Your Spirit Summer Sale, HOTSUMMA, HOTSUMMA, 20% off the first 3 weeks. The link is down below. I pray for joy for you, peace, ease, happiness, play, exploration, and deep, deep, transformative, profound healing. I'm gonna see you next week. I got all your questions about Bali, so that it is going to be made soon. But as per usual, I love you deep, deep, deep. I love you full, 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 and I love you so much. Ciao, bacalao. I will see y'all next Monday.